I'm sorry I don't have anything for you. Wee little ducklings. I don't have anything. Oh. Hey everybody, hopefully you can hear me okay. You join me on this glorious Saturday. It's not far off the longest day of the year. I think that's tomorrow. And I'm out on my first ever canal paddle. I'm a little nervous, I've never paddled on a canal before. I've got a license for this canal, you know, I've got the British canoeing membership which comes with the Waterways license which covers this canal. This is the
Llangollen
Canal. This is the Shropshire Union Canal. But I wanted my first canal paddle to be a bit of a special one. It's special because it's a glorious day and it's the first paddle out with my new GoPro Max 360 camera, which I've been umming and ahhing about for a little while, wanting to get a 360 camera. Obviously Insta360 is the big name in 360 cameras, and they are, I'm sure, better cameras than this one, but I have bought into the GoPro subscription and you get unlimited cloud storage from images and video taken with a GoPro, so you know, I don't have the worry of trying to find storage space for all my footage or deleting footage when I'm not sure I'll need it again. I can just keep it in the cloud forever, providing GoPro doesn't change their mind. So I put in at a really pretty handy place actually. It wasn't on the sort of paddle apps that I found. I just found it on Google Earth and Street View, so I might add it myself. It's basically where there's a bit of a road bridge, tiny little lane, goes over the canal, and there's a tiny bit of parking alongside the lane, maybe it's enough for 4 or 5 cars, but there's an easy put in of the canal. There's like 3 meters of bank that's really low, so when I put my kayak in, you know, the kayak was higher than the bank, so it was really handy. Now this is quite a heavily trafficked bit of canal, I think, so hopefully the weeds will be okay. And I obviously need to stay to the right when I'm passing boats. Now I did read on one of the paddle apps that you can potentially put in there at that hotel, but the person who put the note there was staying at the hotel, so maybe parking might be an issue. But it's free to moor a canal boat here, and you get a voucher, I think, for a drink at the bar, something like that anyway. Pretty happy with my camera setup now. I don't even think I need the chopping board at the back. I think I'm going to ditch that for next time. But this is perfect for calm water. I don't know whether I'd use it in the sea, but no, in fact I definitely wouldn't use it in the sea. But it works very much on calm rivers and canals like this. Anyway, I'm going to shut for a while and get paddling, try and get to where I want to be and show you before my cameras now run out of battery, in case there's nowhere to stop and change batteries. And one of these cameras I've only got one battery for at the moment, so my first bit of canal traffic. Luckily the canal's pretty wide here. Hiya. Hiya. To open out a little bit now from the wooded areas, so I'll put the camera on for a bit, certainly as we go past these moored boats. Come on, silly duckling. Frodo's dream. Good luck getting that across Middle Earth. Aha, the mutt's nuts. If I could do a Muttley impression, I would. So there's a pub here, so I may stop here on the way back if there's somewhere to get out. Yeah, I think I could probably get out of that bank there, maybe. Yeah. So if I'm okay for time, I might stop for a beer there. Probably a non-alcoholic one, because I have to drive home. Maybe a shandy. Do like a shandy. But yeah, there's a little car park here. And this one was on the paddle apps and a little bit closer to, quite a lot closer to where I actually wanted to take you today. But I fancied a bit of a longer paddle, so decided to look for somewhere a bit further away. And I think I found pretty much the perfect spot for a 2 or 3 hour paddle. Maybe not even that, because we've been only going probably been going about 22 minutes, 23 minutes. And I reckon I'm about halfway to where I want to be. Hello little duckies. Look at all you lot. Beautiful gardens against this canal. I mean, what on earth is going on with that one? Yeah, interesting. Right. Look at the size of those geese. You don't see many proper white geese around. There's loads. Oh, I haven't got any coins. That's annoying. I've got some in my van. Got a fiver, I think, in my emergency cash fund. Hello to you too. Hiya. Well, we've just passed 3 kilometres into this paddle, and I don't think I've got much more to go until I get to where I want to show you. I think I worked it out this morning to be about 4.5 kilometres, so another 15 minutes of paddling and we'll be there, I reckon. Let's get on with it. Well, after just 3 kilometres of paddling, which is a bit less than I was hoping, but never mind, we've come to the thing I wanted to show you, or one of the things anyway. Let's hope there's not a boat coming the other way. And here we have Chirk Aqueduct. Not sure you'll see much because we're quite low down. You can see it's just wide enough for one boat, so I can't hang around in case another boat comes. Hello, hello, little boy. You don't want to swim in here. And we have entered Wales. Now here we have Tunnel Llangollen, or Chirk Tunnel, and it's not that long, I don't think. I have my head torch in my bag, so I'm just going to pull onto the side here and maybe put my head torch in, just see what it's like, see if I can see any boats coming, see if I can see the other side basically. I think it's a straight tunnel, I don't think there's any curves in it, so I should be able to see right through it, and a boat coming should have its light on, so I can't see the other side. Oh, there is a boat coming. Okay, well I guess I'm not going to hang around in this. Right. I know, it was gorgeous just a few minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah. Was there any more behind you?
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you. Don't think the footage is going to go out too well here. Well, that was fun. I don't know how much of that you saw because it was dark. I think when I go back through, I'll maybe change the settings on the camera, maybe try it a little bit, make it a little bit better for low light. But I just wanted to get through it this time around. It seems to have stopped raining. I was just looking at that sign there. I was a bit worried it said no paddlecraft, but I think paddlecraft are allowed, but somebody seems to have put a yellow cross through that, so I'm going to go with that's not official. Otherwise it would be a red circle with a line through it, as in the no fires, no matches, whatever that is specifying. So I'm going to go back through, but I'm going to change the settings. I'm going to turn the 360 camera off to save battery, and I'm going to change the settings on the rear GoPro. The question is, do I stop for a beer at this pub that's coming up round the corner? I've got these. I'm going to have one of these, 0% Peroni, but they've been in the van quite a while and been in my bag, so they're not the coldest. But I'm going to get one of these down. I'm going to put the bottle lid somewhere where it won't fall in the water, nor will it punch in my boat. Cheers, this was a really good paddle. I still might stop at the pub though. because non-alcoholic Peroni is alright, but it's no substitute for a real nice light pale ale, which is what I'm hankering after right now. But I'm driving, so I can't have one of them, so probably a shandy made with one of them I think would be the order of the day. Afternoon. So I think this is the pub. Oh, it's a bit of a wind tunnel under here. Right, can I get a pint of shandy made with Wainwright, please? Sorry?
Filming your trip.
I am, yeah.
Like the Robbie Cummins. Have you seen him doing that? It's
I-
on the barges, isn't he?
No, it's not. I'm not something I follow. No,
Yeah,
I
he
tend
done
to.
like you and yesterday.
Yeah.
Goes all up and down.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
Canal.
No, don't do that. No. Stupid little ducks. What were you thinking?